Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Mozgov. Oh. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever
on.
seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
Irving passes to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. And that one's good. Wiggins.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Mozgov. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Here's Levine. Chang with a screen on Thompson. And stolen by James. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Mozgov. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Minnesota making some changes. Adrian Payne comes in for Towns. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Levine. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Good on the shot.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And the basket by Rubio. The Cavaliers have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Mozgov's shot is off.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Mozgov with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Shumpert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break, had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, who's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett comes in for Adrian Payne, and Wiggins is subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
In last season, the Wolves had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. It might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time, those extra losses do tend to help.
And the rejection by James. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nope. The second quarter getting ready to start up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Got Garnett. Wiggins is out there with Levine. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Muhammad in the 3 slot.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Here's James. Mozgov drives in. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the middle. Here's Garnett. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Mozgov's shot is off. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Levine can't hit. Cleveland leading by 7. Shumpert.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Irving for 3. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is, He shouldn't be firing from that deep. Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's James following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pekovic with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. He locks up the alley-oop pass. And the jam by Levine.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And you know, it's just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for LeBron. And Shumpert kicks the Fry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Prince kicks to Zhang.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wiggins dishes to Towns. Here's Dang. Shumpert with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Towns. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And a pretty tightly contested. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work.